is Eylene Pirez, and I'm an astrophysicist, and this is How Does the Moon Io Get Its Color? So Io is one of the moons near Jupiter, and if you look at the moon, it has this white clouds and these black spots, but most of the body is like yellowish with a little bit of brown and a little bit of tan. So what's happening in the moon Io, and why is the surface so peculiar? So one of the things to know is that Io is about a third of the size of the Earth and is very, very dense. It has a density of about 3,500 kilograms per cubic meter, which suggests that it's mostly rock. So what is happening on the surface? And the problem is that the inside of Io is heating up. So what causes this heat? Obviously it's not the sun, it's very far away, and the moon is too small. So there has to be some interior heating process that is causing the moon to be active. And that has to do with the gravitational pull of Jupiter. Jupiter has a lot of moons, and there is a very complex gravitational pull between Jupiter and Io, because Io is being pulled away from Jupiter by some moons, and then Jupiter pulls it back, and it becomes a tidal tugging of gravity, and that causes tidal heating. So why is this important? So Io is one of the only places that has a lot of volcanic activity and a lot of geysers. So this comes from this tidal heating, and this is what gives the surface its colors. So first of all, the volcanic plumes are actually made of sulfur. It's some type of sulfur compound. It's a mix of them too. And generally, when the volcano erupts and the sulfur comes out, it crystallizes and it forms like this yellow-white surface. You can't see craters on Io, which also supports the evidence that volcanic activity continues to recreate the ground. And then it also forms a lot of white spots, and this is crystallized sulfur oxide that also comes from the plumes of the volcanoes. Another thing is that the black spots. So you see these black spots everywhere around the planet with this sort of spider veins, and that has to do with the geysers and all over the surface of Io. And this is where Io gets its colors. My name is Eylene Pirez, and I'm an astrophysicist, and this is how Io gets its colors.